We are in for a treat here. Some incredible views of this massive glacier coming up. Yeah. It has been a month now since my goal race for the season, the Swiss Alps 100. And while I'm not going to tell you too much about that, I'm going to save that story for the full-length film. I will show you highlights from what we've been up to over the past few weeks, including from Audrey's women's-only Tour de Mont Blanc. And thanks to Salomon and to Coros for sponsoring this one. After the race, we stuck around for a few more days in Switzerland, which gave us a chance to take the gondola back up to that beautiful glacier, which we had run alongside during the race, which is the largest in the Alps.
Café et cake.
We did a short recovery hike to a viewpoint, but I was more interested in the snacks at that point. We then headed to Chamonix, France, a few days ahead of when Audrey was set to start the Tour de Mont Blanc with her group. This gave us a chance to do a couple of short run hikes, including a loop on the south side of the valley with Veronica from Vagabond Trails. We also took the gondola up the north side of the Chamonix Valley for a run along the north balcony. So we are at Le Plan de l'Aiguille, which is the halfway point, the halfway station on l'Aiguille de Midi. And it was super busy today. The tickets were actually sold out for the entire day. We managed to negotiate a ticket to the halfway point here, but only one way. So originally we were going to take it up, do an out and back, out to Mer de Glace, and then run back here and take the gondola back down. Instead, we're gonna do point to point and then take the train down back to Chamonix Valley. But a lot of disappointed people down at the ticket office for l'Aiguille de Midi. But beautiful morning today, and so we're gonna go enjoy the north balcony. Here we go. All right, so we're just making our way along the Grand Balcon Nord, and it's quite busy today. Nowhere near as busy as the trail we did on the south side though, on the south balcony, yesterday over to Lac Blanc. My legs are feeling pretty good now, just about 6 days out from the race, from the Swiss Alps 100, which started last Friday into Saturday. But we're doing more of a hike run, I guess, as opposed to what we normally do, a run hike. Stopping to take lots of photos and to soak in this beautiful view. Look at this.
C'est là la mer de glace.
Yeah, there it is. What's left of it anyway.
Train is down there. That's where we're gonna go. See the red train?
Yeah.
That's our ride home.
It was soon time for Audrey to join her group to prepare to head out on the Tour de Mont Blanc. She was hosting a women's-only fast pack over 6 days in partnership with the Vagabond Trails, who we've worked with a few times now. But this is the first time that they've done a women's-only group, and they jumped at the chance to work with us on it when we pitched it to them.
So I am here on day one of our TMB ladies only with Vagabond Trails and our awesome guide Astrid. We just left Refuge du Miage and we are now starting our last climb of the day before descending to Les Contamines, where we'll be spending the night. We had some weather this morning, lots of rain, cloudy, it's humid, but it's quite warm. And I have a very strong group of women here with me. It's awesome to see. Everybody is crushing it so far. 3 of the ladies only TMB. And today we are starting from La Ville des Glaciers, just below Col de la Seigne, before starting our climb up, where we will cross into Italy. Very exciting. The spirits are high. So beautiful. Woohoo! Welcome to Italy! Does anyone wish they had stayed in bed this morning?
Don't fall.
I wouldn't go very far. Did you just take my photo? Nice. And that's how Audrey broke her leg.
So to contract them, downhill kegels.
Yeah.
Okay. Please do not post that on YouTube.
Oh, too late. No, but too late. Hi, beautiful.
Oh my gosh, of course.
There. Wow.
That was past that climb.
Yes.
Oh my god! Look at you!
Good job, ladies. Yoo-hoo. Everything to get the shot. Nice work, guys! So here we go. Our last day already. It's been an amazing week. It went by really fast. All the women in this group have been so strong every day. And yeah, I can't wait to do it again.
Audrey and her group had a really great time, so she'll for sure be doing another women's only trip in 2025, whether on the TMB or elsewhere. So be sure to sign up for my newsletter if you haven't already to be the first to hear about that trip as soon as it's announced and before it sells out. While Audrey was on the TMB, I headed to Annecy to see some friends and to slowly ease back into training. And I had a chance to meet up with another creator that I really admire named Harmon, who produces beautiful cinematic hiking films. What's going on here in Annecy?
I just happened to run into my favorite YouTuber. So we ended up doing a nice hour and a half trail run together. no hiking, no camera equipment, nothing.
Yeah.
Just my laptop. I'm doing some editing, but no hiking content or anything. Just relaxing. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Once Audrey was done on the TMB, she joined me in Annecy so that we could spend one more week hiking and hanging out on the lake while we worked remotely.
Oh, big waves.
After those 2 weeks in Annecy, so about 3 weeks after my race, it was time for us to head to Italy for our next adventure, which was a 5-day fast pack of the Alta Via 1 in the Dolomites. We had to take a very long overnight bus ride to Venice, connecting through Chamonix, which gave us a brief chance to catch just a taste of the action at UTMB. I also got a chance to visit the team from Salomon to hear about the new S-Lab Ultra Glide, which is a really exciting shoe.
So on the Contagrip outsole, we're on a 1.2 millimeter thickness of rubber base all throughout the midsole, so we ensure quality-wise that it's durable enough.
I'm expecting to have a pair waiting for me back home, so I'll tell you more about those once I've had a chance to put them to the test myself. We started our 5-day fast pack on the Alta Via 1 on August 31st, and it was an incredible experience. But that too is going to be a totally separate film, likely coming early in the new year. We then spent a few days in Venice, where we did a short recovery run and did a bunch of sightseeing. And after that, we flew here to Ireland, where we'll be spending the rest of the month. But I'll be telling you all about that in the next episode. So be sure to subscribe if you haven't already.